Listen, fam. Shenanigans. You know, like, part of me knew that was going to happen. And I thought to myself, no, because I have bullets that are coming out of a gun. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. This game... That's the problem with Fiesta. Like, all the rules of the game just cease... All the rules of the game just cease to apply when Fiesta is in play. Every time Fiesta is in play, we just have to adhere to a completely new mindset, rule set. Like, my brain just hurts doing this right now. I don't know why I have to do this. Oh, this is like my favorite. Oh my god. It's like my favorite gun. It's like my favorite gun in the entire game. I mean, I'm happy with winning, but, you know, I still feel like I'm shooting stuff. You know it's crazy. Not gonna lie, I feel a little bit put on here. Booga booga booga. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Don't laugh, this shit ain't funny. This game ain't funny. I'm not amused. This is the worst combination of weapons. Bonks. Just handing out bonks. They out here throwing explosive ordnance. Oh shit. That ordnance though. Come on, Pelican. Come on, Pelican. Come on, Pelican. Come on, Pelican. Come on, Pelican! Ah! I sat in a hole. Get him. Get him, I say. Get him. Your mama got a neck like a Pez dispenser, got a hole in the back of it. Get off my feet, fam. No. What is blast radius? Why is the blast radius like this? I have to turn the gain down on my mic because the shenanigans are too real. Oh my gosh. It better be victory. I'm mad. Wow, we won by 1 point. No thanks to me. No thanks to me, by the way. No thanks to me. Welcome to the Expert Playlist, folks. Episode 270 something. I don't know, but we made it. We made it. Oh, that's nice. Oof. All right. Went a little bit negative, but it's to be expected in this line of work, you know? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right. Let's find our way back to the campaign. I feel like there's some groundwork we got to cover. Some road not so traveled. We'll figure it out as we go here. That's how we do here on the Expert Playlist. I have high hopes. Damn, those loading times. I mean, I gotta be honest. Ever since we switched, we popping off at high frame rates? Is that what we're doing? Okay. All right, long as we're popping. All right, so yeah, I'm not used to these load times and these draw distances. Last time we played this was on an Xbox. It was on an Xbox One X. Oh, ooh. I want a special needler, yes. I mean, we do have to do the sequence, but I want that special needler first. So we're gonna have to just distract ourselves with the various flora and fauna of Halo. Like, what is that thing? Why does it burrow underneath the ground? I have questions. They don't seem to have the answers. They don't have the answers, Sway, but it's okay. Like, what the fuck are these things? Are they fucking beavers? They're like little... Hey. Well, you know, it could be worse. Damn, I really do have both halves of that sword. Yeah, how about Bungie selling out? I think it's silly. I think Bungie is racked. I think Bungie is unfortunately just racked with, like, mismanagement and just bad decision making in general. I mean, you know, it's so easy to want to paint like Microsoft as this evil overlord that wanted Bungie to be nothing but a Halo factory. When the truth of the matter is, I mean, the same way they burned through Activision's budget and goodwill and deadlines and expectations, Bungie's got a habit of grossly mismanaging their projects to the point where they have to do these last-minute scrambles of crunch and death that nevertheless end up in some of the most iconic and industry-changing products that gaming has ever seen, and I can't take that away from Bungie. But it makes me think like, wow, you know, even when you guys are fucking up every step of the way, you manage to make these groundbreaking games that no one else seems to be capable of making. Like, wow, imagine if you actually adhered to good design, like to good schedules, and had realistic milestones that allowed you to complete your tasks and actually see your visions through in the most efficient and budget-friendly way possible. No, the Bungie's just incapable of doing that. Apparently, incapable of doing that. Literally to the point where, I mean, I think Destiny 1 and 2 had the same exact development problems. And to be frank, if you've been following Bungie since they made the first Halo, they have these issues every time they put a game out. They had these issues before Halo 2, when they basically had a polished demo with a multiplayer component. And then we're like, hey guys, you know, this was kind of fake and not indicative of the whole game. We're going to have to make the whole game eventually. You know that, right? And then they made the game and it didn't have a fucking ending! But it had groundbreaking multiplayer, so we all kind of forgot about that. And I'm saying this to say that while I think that Bungie is a studio populated by some of the most talented and creative minds in the game development space, it's a massive studio, and everything that they've achieved is groundbreaking. I mean, not groundbreaking. Everything that they've achieved is not to be discounted. I mean, in the past, in the past 8 or so years, they've put out between 8 Destiny games. They put out about 8 Destiny games. That's counting the mainline releases along with all of the yearly expansions and content. Maintain that player base for a good 8 years running. You know, that's no slouch. Witch Queen has nearly 1 million pre-orders, making it the highest selling pre-order game in Destiny's history if it exceeds the arbitrary limit. Like, you can't take that stuff away from Bungie, but my point is, I don't understand what this partnership does for anyone but Bungie, and in benefiting no one but Bungie, all it does is seem to just give them a pretty damn hefty wallet of first-party money to dip into as they develop Destiny moving forward, which I guess is a good thing. I mean, will it stop them from nickel and diming the audience with Eververse? Will that mean we get more content in the game now that they are... I mean, you're talking about the first largest developer in the gaming space? It's Sega. What is it? It's Sony. It's Sony and then Microsoft. As far as like net worth. So I mean, you know, they're no slouch. You know, Sony's no slouch, and you're talking about the same studio that can afford to fund games like Ratchet and Clank: A Rift Apart and fucking God of War. Oh my god. Ratchet and Clank: A Rift Apart looks like it should be illegal. Shut up. I don't like it. Yeah, so other than and again, in hindsight, while it was very, we need to blame Microsoft, and then in hindsight, you're like, nah, Bungie was kind of just fucking up a lot, even though they made amazing games. They were like Kojima, basically. Kojima, prior to Konami having new management, Kojima made some of the greatest games of our generation, but when I say that his multiple delays and the unbelievable amounts of detail and technology that go into his games was not a money sink for Konami, and money sink that they nevertheless made back. But Kojima was a rock star in the way he would burn through budget and time and expectations and payer patience. And I'm pretty sure that as a company, Konami was kind of sick of it. But, I mean, he made Metal Gear. Like, you can only be fucked with so much when you have clout. You know? And, like, Kojima was kind of unfuckwittable because it's like, yeah, you're complaining, but do you make Metal Gear? So, that's to say that Bungie carries themselves in the same way. And if they could burn through Microsoft's patience and goodwill, and Microsoft took a lot of financial L's when it came to establishing their foothold in the gaming industry. I'm talking about a lot of L's. And to their credit, a lot of really shitty franchises that maybe should have never seen the light of day, they nevertheless funded and developed. So, when you go from buku Microsoft dollars, burn bridges with Microsoft, kinda, I mean, for the most part, then go to Activision like, yeah, we're so excited, this new partnership with Activision is always going to be the greatest thing ever. They're going to do the thing, you know, you're going to have that Activision, we're going to do what we want to do as an independent. No, farts, no, you didn't. You burned through over $500 million and had very little to show for it. And then spent countless delays that they granted you and countless more budget burning through it, by the way, to establish this game's foothold in the world. Like, every step of the way, the companies that you're involved with seem to go above and beyond. And again, I'm not claiming to know the inner workings of every meeting, every email, every expectation, but I have enough sources that I can cite to say that there's a pattern of behavior here that I'm not entirely sure Bungie has gotten over it completely. I think it's fantastic that Destiny 2 under new management has seen some of the best seasons as far as content, and especially from a communication perspective. It's really, the game is in a better place than it's ever been. But that says nothing about the other two IP that they're working on and how that's going to affect Destiny moving forward. And it says nothing really about anything that they do besides fucking Destiny. Like, what about their $100 million partnership with NetEase? Where's that gonna go? Did Sony foot the bill on that so that they're not contractually obligated to make a game for fucking Listen, all I'm saying is, it just, I found very little to be excited for, and it really just felt like a reactionary move to Microsoft buying, really buying Bethesda and then buying Activision. More so a reactionary move to them buying Activision. It's like, oh yeah, you guys own Crash Bandicoot? Well, we're gonna own the guys that made Halo, because Bungie didn't get to take Halo with them when they left. Because otherwise, I don't see the point. What does Sony get out of this? They're not getting exclusivity, at least for the time being. They're not... Destiny is going to remain a multi-platform game, and it's already running across like 6 different SKUs if you're considering the Steam platform. Was it Steam platform, Xbox platform, Microsoft Windows, Stadia, PlayStation? Like, you've got a SKU across 5 separate platforms that has to remain multi-platform. What, is fucking Matter going to be PS4 exclusive? I don't know. Nobody knows shit about Matter. Again, is Matter the game that they're developing with that $100 million grant from NetEase? I don't know. Maybe. Could be. Possibly. I don't know. Like, I need to know what's in it for Sony, because... And people citing the whole Activision Call of Duty thing, like, I mean... I feel like I speak for many of us here in the rational thinking brain space when I say that it benefits Microsoft in no way, shape, or form to have Call of Duty be an exclusive. Having exclusive content or having early content drops really helped the Xbox 360 back in its heyday. But Call of Duty wasn't so much a system make or breaker as it was a system seller. But system sellers are not what get you long-term customers, especially if all they fucking play is Call of Duty. So by making Call of Duty exclusive, I don't see what the material gain for Microsoft would be, aside from cutting off potential a whole market and revenue stream. Like, why cut out the PlayStation install base? Especially if it's cross-platform between PS4 and PS5, you're just going to cut out like over 80 million potential customers? Why would you do that? It's the same thing like Minecraft. Minecraft is multi-platform, as it has been. I know, again, titles moving forward, but if you have a legacy title that's multi-platform, you don't make it exclusive. All you do is hurt the community and the fan base that it's cultivated. Alright? That's all you're gonna do. Like, as much as I love exclusivity, I feel genuinely like, as far as competitive fighting games go, and especially during the fighting game boom, in no uncertain terms, I think exclusivity pretty much killed Dead or Alive as a competitive fighting game. I think it did. I think it absolutely killed DOA as a competitive fighting game. It only being on the Xbox platform while PS4 was, you know, really, I mean, killing it as far as public opinion and as far as the go-to console for fighting games. PS4 is killing it. But exclusivity really hurt Dead or Alive, in my opinion, in the long run. It couldn't hang. It couldn't hang in that way. It just couldn't, you know. And I feel the same way about exclusivity for Call of Duty. You would essentially kill the game if you cut out the PlayStation fan base. Why would you do that? But for Bungie, it's so fucking weird. I mean, Sony has yet to establish an online game with a really broad install base and foothold, so Destiny can be that game for them. You know, Killzone never took off the way it should have. And having access to Bungie means that they have an extremely talented developer with a proven... Man, if you don't be quiet, I'm going to hit you with a sword. Anyway, a proven track record with making phenomenal first-person shooters and seamlessly translating and blending genres in order to make, you know, large-scale games. They're definitely a feather in the hat. I think Microsoft would have been a more productive use of their time, also considering the history, but I think Bungie was terrified of ever being put on Halo again. And again, even though Microsoft does not have the best track record when it comes to managing studios, and I'm still worried about their current crop of developers and what they've got in store, I just kind of feel like I just don't see it. I just see a kind of, hey, look, I can do that too kind of energy, but I feel like if left unchecked, Bungie's just gonna burn through Sony the same way Harmonix burned through Mad Catz. Harmonix and Rock Band 4 was like Community and Yahoo Screen. The project that was too big to fail actually swallowed up the people that funded it. Poor Mad Catz was fleeced. Rock Band 4 to this day lives, which I think is not necessarily funny, but it's a point of contention that Rock Band 4 outlived Mad Catz because Mad Catz literally buried themselves in a financial hole making making all the instruments and everything. Okay, that's in BR75. Thank you. I don't know what to do about this. I think we're just going to have to go for the... We may just have to go for the fob. We're going to take that road over there and go for the fob. I don't know what else to do because I need a flying something to get over here. There's no way I'm getting over to that Needler. What's this over here? Ooh, modified shock rifles. Okay, maybe we can stop there. Modified shock rifles, fob hotel, story mission. In that order. That's how we're doing this. Alright, you weasels. Get in there, get in there. That's it. There she is, alright. Come on. Come on, you heathen. Ah, never mind. I don't get it. Like, sometimes you beep and they come in. Sometimes you beep and they just look at you like you're crazy. Like, you know you don't need to be here. Damn, y'all chill. Like, okay, excuse me. Like, alright. I brought along the right soldiers for the job, see? Sometimes you find the right soldiers for the job, sometimes they find you. These two lovely ladies. One of them's got a BR, the other one's got a rocket launcher. I'm still trying to figure out how Deej just managed to fill a Razorback full of 5 dudes with rocket launchers, but I'm going to figure it out. And we're just going to drive in circles around every fob.
This is really something.
Indeed, Michelle Rodriguez Analog.
We're in range of a high-value target. It's a group of those skimmer creatures. We don't know much about these guys, but that never stopped you before, right?
Unfortunately, the answer to that question is no. What the hell? I mean, this is exactly why I bring lunatics with me on every mission. But you know. Stop. Stop, you heathens. Stop it. Thank you, thank you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It must be a wonderful thing to be a grunt. Grunts have so much to live for.
High-value target. It's a group of those skimmer creatures. We don't know much about these guys, but that never stopped you before, right?
You said that already. Don't break my immersion. Oh. 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 That's good. What's happening? What is happening? What am I... Of course it is. What is this? All right. So, just gonna... Man, that fool Chaklock... Listen, man, Chaklock been dead, fam. Chaklock sleeps with the fishes, my G. Somebody give that grunt the memo. Chaklock sleeps with the fishes. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Chaklock was like the first sub-boss that we fought in Halo Infinite, and I don't think he survived. He said, Mr. Chaklock, who is 100% alive! Is he, though? Is Chaklock alive, though? Is your man's Chaklock still with the living? I don't think he is. I don't think Chaklock is... Chaklock about as good as my driving skills. I'll leave it at that. A wise Spartan once said, It's on fire. Oh, you know it's serious when the music kicks in.
Target eliminated. Now the crew.
Oh my goodness, how anticlimactic. Oh, fly, you fool. Modified shock rifles. Ah, look at him. Oh, he's dead. Oh, so's he. Oh.
Great work, Chief.
Thank you.
Gained some valuable combat data about the little weirdos.
Have we?
If we make it off this ring, it'll be useful. I doubt this is the last we'll see of these creatures.
Have we? Have we now? Ooh, what are you? Can't overstate how much it warms my soul to see stuff like that in games now. You know how wonderful that is to me? I still want to make it to Fob Hotel. You know, then we can just kind of fast travel over to that Fob. I'm not traveling over to Fob Lima on foot. You must have lost your daggone mind. Oh yeah, I wanted that modified spanker though. Do I need this fob right now though? I don't need this fob. Something tells me I don't need this fob. Am I looking for reasons not to do this? It is really far away. I'd rather fly there with a Banshee than do that again. I feel like just the thought of doing that gives me ailments that can only be keenly felt as they relate to my tuchus. That's the thing. You know, my favorite, my favorite thing in the world, my favorite thing about having YouTube on my television is seeing my face. Whenever I'm streaming, for some reason, my face is my channel is the first thing that pops up on YouTube, on TV in my house. It'll be the first thing that pops up, no matter who's signed in. It'll just pop up, and you know, it's kind of surreal seeing my face on my television, but I feel like I signed up for this, so. What are you gonna do? Is that a Banshee? They just got Banshees flying around. That's not even fair. Yo, fam! Run that! Thank you. I know the arrow's still moving because I'm still flying, but can we just take a sec? Oh, Lord. Your man's over there really hit me with the "How dare you!" And as soon as he got kicked out of his vehicle. I'm living for that. Absolutely living for it. Even as I sail through the sky with no direction in mind at all. Might as well mark this place. I mean, I do want that rocket launcher. Man, how about that? I can say with certainty that, wow, the Xbox One X is really struggling to render this game. Like, because, whew, I turned on quality mode on my television. I was like, oh, let me just see what it looks like in 4K. Oh my god.
He in range, Chief. Versus the Scourge Maker. He sounds unpleasant. Taking him down would buy the UNSC more time on this ring. What do you think?
No sniveling. Face me.
Bro. Bro. Yo, what just happened? You know how funny that would have been? I need a moment to... I'm gonna need a moment to just reconsider my life and all of my decisions that led up to this point. This monkey... I was finna take him to the ends of the earth. You saw it. You saw it. If you did not see my hand, I was trying to bail out of this vehicle. It would not let me exit the vehicle. I was about to send that ape into oblivion and like grapple hook away to safety like a badass, but it didn't want to let me out. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of that monkey tirade, he just teleports off of my Banshee back to safe land and then accurately hits me with a brute grenade and blows me out of the sky. And it's like, I just don't... I want to complain so badly, but this is inherent to the nature of open world games. I feel like I should I should find comfort in the knowledge that this has happened to no one else. This is completely unique to me. This has clearly never happened to any... This has clearly never happened to anyone else. Who else had the teleporting monkey bug? Anyone else? No? Just me? Ah! Yeah, monkey butt was good, son! Monkey ass monkey! Alright. I feel like it's about as productive as we're gonna be here, you know? You know? You weak, fam. What the shit? Oh, look, it is a demon!
Target elimination confirmed. We're not out of the woods yet. Finish off the squad.
I don't know. That modified spanker do be hitting though. Look at this thing. How is it modified? Does it have a bigger blast radius? Does it shoot homing missiles of homing variety? It does fire homing missiles! Oh! Oh! Oh. Oh, you. Stop doing stuff. Look. It's so special. Stop, dickheads. I mean, at this point, I know I'm just fucking with them, but... Did he just say, if you came to hear me beg, you will be satisfied? I do appreciate that he seemingly got his nuts back and decided to at least go out like a G. I have to respect it. You know? You may be... You may be... The Scourge Maker. Yeah. Yeah, no. Semi-auto launcher. Yeah, it's called the M1. It's called the M1 Tracker. The M41 Tracker. I love it. It shoots homing rockets. That's amazing. Now I want the modified BR. Because, like, what's good with the modified BR? Hold on, hold on. Isn't this the modified BR? No, that's the modified something. Whatever it is, it's not a BR. There's a modified BR somewhere. That's the modified Needler. This game is fucking huge. Almost too damn large. I know it's out here. What is it? Oh wow, is it over here? No, that's a modified... No. It's a modified skewer. I'm not pooping on it. It's just... Did I get the modified BR? Yo, what's good, Fob? Tell me things. No. Did I get the modified BR already? Kinetic, blah, 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 BR70. No, I guess I didn't. Let's see, Striker Sidekick. No, wait. No. I'm bugging. Yeah. VR75 with improved stopping power, tuned for close range. It's a breacher. What does that mean? Tuned for close range? So what does that mean? Either it has a firing mode that gives it a spread up close, or it shoots armor-piercing bullets. Sounds weird. Whatever it is, I don't have it. And I want it. I likes it and I wants it. They're not gonna bless me though. I know they're not. What's that? This map is dense, my guy. What the hell is that? Oh, it's like the first mission of the game. Jeez. Alright, anyway, let's fast travel to this fob over here and get down on this next story mission. You know. At the rate I'm going, I really have to keep my own promises. What up, fam? Just give me more rockets, that's all. Like, just fill me up, peeps. And then I'm just gonna arm everybody with it. Oh my god, is that how you do it? Is that how you do it? Do you just open it and wait for one of them to run up and just snatch it? You, get rockets! The rockets. Go get you some rockets, fam!
Something up, Chief?
Bro, go get you some rockets. Get rockets. Yo, get some rockets in your life. You know what? This game is for the birds. I'm gonna take me a gun goose and go to the next mission. Thank you. You know, Echo, at first I thought you were a diversity hire. Then I realized you were a character written by Joe Staten. And I worried not. What the fuck? Why does a mongoose have guns like this on the front of it? Yes, I want the one with the tracking rockets. Yeah, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go to this story mission. This is exactly how I would have done it in co-op. Mind you, this game did not ship with co-op. Because 343 is crazy. Like, I think it's really sad. Like, I feel like Halo Infinite absolutely could have been a Game of the Year 2021 contender. But the game's not fucking finished. So, I feel like it's... Wow, that thing flew. I feel like it's really unfair to judge Halo Infinite. Because it's not finished. It doesn't have Forge, it doesn't have co-op campaign. It's missing modes and maps, and like if it had come out like a complete package, like if it had, if Halo Infinite had come out Resident Evil 2 style, it was just packed to the gills with content, I think it would definitely have been a GOTY contender. Absolutely. People will continue to play the game if you have content. Companies don't seem to think that. They think, oh, we have to drip feed the content. It's like, no, just, if you give them the content, I guarantee you, your sales will be good. Withholding content does nothing but build distrust with your audience. And it makes your game seem threadbare and, you know, non-essential at launch. I mean, he's not wrong. Where are the controls for this door? Thank you. Do I want to know what cowardice even smells like? Like, it doesn't sound good, I'm not gonna lie. Like if cowardice were a smell, it doesn't seem like a smell I'd want to smell. These poor guys, they're really doing their best down there. They're really doing their best. You better pick up them rockets. I mean, my definition of fight is pretty broad, so... Damn, that grunt was armed to the teeth. Why is that grunt holding heavy armaments like this? He can't even fire that thing. Can you imagine a grunt trying to fire the skewer? Just break both of his arms on contact. Holy fuck! You know what? Alright, that's one down. Listen, I love the armor plating, okay? I respect the hustle. But I'm compromising it with bullets. It's really satisfying. I love seeing heavily weighted body parts like work with soft body physics. Like you can tell. Oh wow, they've never been. Wow, they've never been so detailed. Oh, that looks so gross. Wow, they look awesome now. Jeez. But yeah, I just love like they're like a great combination of like soft body physics and really heavy parts. Like the technology behind this game is definitely something to. Definitely something to be lauded. I'll give them. You got to give 343 their flowers. We shit on them so hard because Halo 5 really was that bad. Like you know, you got to let them know that the additional effort was definitely worth it. Isn't that a leaf?
I will cleanse the ring of your weakness.
No, you won't. It's nice to have dreams, you know. It's nice to want things. Not for nothing. Why can you even do that? Why do you even have the option to reclose the gates? Like, am I reclosing the gates? Am I playing tower defense? Is this brutal legend? Why do you even have that ability? Oh! Doo-doo. Thank you, because I was going to say, is no one going to address this? That's like a dick. You damn dirty ape! Holy shit. Wait. Oh, you can just toss weapons by holding... I didn't know that. I didn't know you could do that. Where I'm from, they would have, like, you know, made you write the correct sentence like 100 times. That's what they did to me whenever I said mines. And then I grew up not saying mines. Bro, the armor comes off in pieces. That's dope. Damn, look at your feet though. Like I never wanna hear another thing about my feet ever again. I don't care if I wear a size 13 and a half. Look at them things, man. Like, come on, like what size Crocs do you wear? Look at this. This is reprehensible. You just have literally 2 big toes. So every toe you stub is your big toe. Evolution was not kind. Big old elephant foot. No wonder you don't wear shoes. You notice their pants just stop and then it's just foot. How do you even fit your feet in your pantlet? I've overthought this. I know I have. But I feel like if no one's going to ask these questions, I have to be the person to ask the hard questions. Like, where do you shop for sneakers? I know I want to see this bridge form. Yo, real talk, where'd I leave that mongoose? Just fucking cool. Wow. I love this gun so much. Especially in PvP.
I think that's all of them.
Yo, not Cortana. How do you even figure that stuff out? Inquiring minds want to know. I love the heat wave, but I'll take the bulldog with me. A gravity hammer? Do I want the gravity hammer? I feel like with 3 kinetic bullets, the answer to that question is probably no.
Worked. Obviously. I never doubted it for a second. This structure under the ring calls itself the Nexus. She's here.
Good. Let's go say hello.
Chief. I feel like Chief is too assured of himself.
Down? I guess?
You guess.
Yeah, this is all new. Fresh. The Nexus appears to be below the gravity lift into the spire. We need to find it.
Okay. I mean, clearly this is my fault. Because I knew I was running out of kinetic ammo when I came down here and did this. Okay, that was just mean. I just... They're getting my tactical juices flowing. It's my best Tom Harlock.
How come they're here?
To protect the Harbinger.
Clearly. Will it work?
What do you think?
If I told you what I... Oh, I get it. Sarcasm. You're funny, too.
Master Chief's sarcasm is so dry and not sarcastic. That was really bad. Boom! Boom! So is anybody gonna tell me how many needles I need to stick in this guy? The weakest needler I've ever used in the what? Why is the needler so ass? Ass. I heard that. Damn it. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Will you though? Will you though? Out of my face with that BS. God, not the needler again. Stop it.
No, you won't!
I mean, and to his credit, he's far more optimistic about the outcome of this than I am. I mean, at this point, can we not say that it's me? They're just immune to needles. They're just immune to needles. Just say it. They're immune to needles. The needler is useless. I can't argue with that math, so I'll just leave it. Did he say I'll... Did he say I'll revenge you? Oh no, not the grunts! Yay! Hanging onto this weapon did pay off. Hanging onto my BR totally paid off. Alright, alright, alright. Let's go. Happiness achieved. Get bent. Yeah, okay, Liam Neeson. Ah, there you are. He said as his helmet flew off, exposing him to a headshot. This is legitimately sad. Giant Dominican flying cockroaches. I'm not with it. Y'all already know how I feel about... I'ma call them NFTs, because they the most bored looking apes I ever... Okay, never mind.
Look at that. A hologram. It looks like the spire above us. We're heading in the right direction.
What was that? I'm not bugging, right? Like, that thing legitimately squawked, and then the subtitles said squawk. Like, I'm not bugging, right? I'm not going crazy. I mean, he asked for that. Don't look at me like I just decided to randomly throw... Like, he asked for that. What am I supposed to say to that? I feel like the art of war is being used on me. I'm just being distracted. Fuck the Kig-Yar. Your mom's is a Kig-Yar. Jihad. My man had all of his Durkas in check. That was pretty awful. Did not expect. Hi. That just sounds wrong. I know what he was saying was very important, but I just had to. I couldn't let him finish. I'm mad. He said, "You're chatting with grunts, bro." Like that grunt didn't say, "Remember how badass I was?" You know, as he fell down a mine shaft. That's not my fault. I mean, when half of your head is straight neck, you're asking for it. This is why jackals walk around with shields. Look at this. This is all neck. Long neck having. Look at you. He knew what he was doing. Oh, wow. Even with helmets on, they're not safe. He's invisible. Trust issues. You know, I have more confidence in him than I think he does. He's not lying. We'll just have to revisit. I think that went well. Yeah. I said, no, Master Chief doesn't run. Yes, he does. Are you sure? He actually wasn't lying. He actually took a second to stop and say, "I will make this an unfair fight," and then he disappeared with a sword in his hand. Now I got trust issues. Where the heck is he? I feel like that strategy was pretty sound and he just kind of shit all over it. Where did he go? I feel like we're on the verge of doing something terrible. Master Chief always seems to get himself caught up in these situations where, you know, he's so duty-bound, he doesn't really think of the far-reaching implications of the stuff he does. And I feel like we're in one of those situations now where the far-reaching implications of what I'm about to do are not completely clear to me. But that's... So as I was saying, far-reaching implications... Listen... I have my reservations about the weapon, given that she is made by the UNSC. I can't completely trust the UNSC, unfortunately, and I don't know what their ulterior motives are. I am under the assumption that they want to try and control Delta Halo, maybe use it as an installation of some sort, like maybe as a failsafe themselves, which, I mean, like the one true ring, it's like, everybody wants it for their own nefarious deeds, but what it's really preying upon in the hearts of men is the true danger, not the power that you wield, it's what said power, absolute power corrupts absolutely, in a nutshell. It's what you can become. And I don't think the humanity should have the power of a halo at its fingertips, personally. Something tells me that the weapon is designed to do just that. And I don't like that. Although, I could just be running off of basic storytelling tropes here. That could not be the intent at all. I could just be a butthead. Really hoping that would reach. Kill is such a strong word, See, this is why they die. He's got a sniper! This is not a sniper rifle. This is a battle rifle, my guy. My G. My G. He's so poetic. You'll not peel my claws from your skin? Are y'all into that? Are y'all into skin peeling? Shut up, Kigyar. I feel it's like my obligation to tell him this won't go the way he thought it would.
It's on my face!
Ow. It's in my fur!
It's in my fur!
Well, maybe you should have shaved. I think the worst part is, like, cutting them off mid-monologue, like... Because brutes especially have, like, really dramatic... They're really dramatic. They're really theatrical.
By the crust on my...
Like... Just don't.
Human, you fight like it.
Stop.
The Brotherhood of the...
Don't do that.
Puny humans.
Music can do a lot to set a mood, Similarly, the absence of music says a lot. This doesn't look like it should be open. Yo, that commando was on a tear. I love in-game physics. Is this even working? I feel like the answer to that question was no. Of course, there's two of them. Perfect. You damn right I'm shooting that thing in its kneecaps. The kneecaps are exposed. Get off my feet. The kneecaps are exposed. Sounded like a wounded animal. What a legitimately grotesque noise. Gotcha. That's only one. Woo! Okay, okay. Chill, chill. All right. All right. Game face was on there for a minute. I had to. Ooh. All right. Oh, let's open this thing.
Well, that's different. What now?
No way. Why are you so willing to jump into this beast? Holy shit.
That was fun. Want to do it again?
No.
Should be close now. Let's look around.
I have to ask at this point, how old is the Master Chief? Because, I mean, he's been around for at least 20 years of my life. Bro, your knees. Like, I bike every day. And my knees are killing me. How is Master Chief jumping like 100 stories and just landing on these knees? I don't care how reinforced they are or not. How are you landing on these knees, Master Chief? And not just dying? I hate those speed lines. I hate them so much. Because they have the visual language of bullets flying past my head. And even though you turn them off, they're still on. I don't know. I don't know why. And higher angles enable a wider and taller area at the cost of performance. Lower angles reduce the fishbowl effect and help with See, and here you thought it was just, oh, well, do I want more screen or less screen? I mean, it is that, but... My trust issues are, like, fully flared up. Why is that being credited as whispers when you and I and everybody both listen? Excuse me. We all know that that's Cortana. Who are you trying to kid here? Who are you trying to fool? It's friendly until it shoots at me, I guess. I'm that kind of guy, you know. Wow.
That's not good. We're gonna need to find a way over this chasm.
Can we use that gondola?
Yes. Yes, we can. Get me over there.
Chasms, giant gondolas. Getting those Halo 2 vibes.
Okay, gondola's active.
You know things are gonna jump on this thing and start shooting at me. Oh, there's the music. Hey, guy.
Chief, watch out. Sentinels incoming.
Come on, you filthy animal. By the way, I'm fully aware that we're just burning through all of my BR ammo. Make it stop. This 10 seconds of fun is grossly overstaying its welcome. I don't know, I feel like I can only derive so much pleasure from burning through my BR ammo on a bunch of flying fucking robots. A little bit of variety would have been nice. I almost tried to glide because I mechanically felt like I was playing Destiny for a second. I thought I was firing a trace rifle. I really tried to glide. Oh! There's a lot to be said for muscle memory. These story missions are so involved. I keep forgetting, like, I was like, oh yeah, let me just do the side missions. And it's like, this game's length does not need any padding. These story missions are deep.
The Nexus is close by. This way.
I'm terrified. Cortana's in the walls, haunting us all. A lot of finality here. I feel a growing sense of in-game cinematic dread. Totally doesn't look like a battle arena.
Look at this place. All the spires interconnected. Just waiting to become something more.
You sound too excited.
So much potential. It's
I don't like that kind of talk.
It's dangerous.
Thank you.
Of course, I'm not suggesting we change the plan, but you can see it, right?
All I see is a problem.
I don't believe that. A part of you must recognize the grandeur of this achievement.
Small part of me.
You're not a machine. You can't be that closed off. What will it take for you to trust me?
You'd have to kind of be Cortana.
I... Spider first.
If you say so.
Also, I'm not trying to shit on the achievements of this developer, but again, I just feel like I want to credit Joe Staten with some of the narrative choices. Like, I love that even though that scene is a cutscene, the actual act of placing the weapon into the spire and setting the sequence off is still player controlled. And this is something that Bungie used to do a ton back in the day. A lot of the major events of the story as they transpire are typically controlled by the player. Although Halo Infinite has a far greater narrative thrust. Far greater narrative thrust.
Would it surprise you if I said it wasn't going to be simple? No, I'll do that. The lift's been disabled, presumably to slow us down.
Ugh.
We're going to need to power it back up.
Of course. Damaged message, encrypted message. For a second, I thought you-know-who was trying to interface with me. Ugh. Every door a cell? every Duracell. What the hell? Confident, positive call out. Love it. Cheerful confirmation. Frustrated alarm. I love it. It's like these enemies talk in impact font. Like if I hit one of them and it said jazz music stops, I would die. What a horrifying noise. These are actually Cortana lines.
Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe. If they capture her, they will learn everything. Forced deployment, weapons research, Earth. Good luck, Master Chief.
Captain Key said that.
Who was that?
Captain Jacob Keyes. Pillar of Honor was his ship.
What happened to him?
He got turned into a flood. That's a pretty succinct way of saying, he was captured and tortured as a prisoner of war, and then he was turned into a flood so they could gain access to his mind, and that is how the flood found Earth. Like, everything Jacob Keyes knew got transferred to the grave mine that day. They turned your mans into a flood. He was like, Master Chief, don't come down here. Shit's all fucked up. And Master Chief was like, I'm gonna come down there anyway. And it was like, nah, Master Chief, don't do this. Like, you could hear it in his voice. There's like a pitiable desperation in Captain Keyes' patchy voice messages as you descend further and further and further into that ship. I think is he on the Truth and Reconciliation? I think he might be still on the Truth and Reconciliation. But the problem is that it's completely overrun. Like I said, by the time they get to him, he looks like a popcorn flood. It's a horrible thing. And, you know, the only way to access the ship's higher systems is with a microchip that was in Keyes' fucking head. So then Master Chief has to, like, punch his way through Keyes' head and pull the key out of his skull, which I feel like Captain Keyes deserved a hero's death. I'm pretty sure he died fighting. You know, like the meme says. He died fighting. I just want to reiterate that these are not shades of a person. These are the past ruminations of a computer AI.
Did anyone else make it?
Just dust and echoes. I had no choice.
Dust and echoes?
We destroyed the first ring. Lost a lot of good people.
I don't know how you keep doing this.
I don't have a choice. Maybe it's my programming.
Hmm. Damn. Damn. Damn, that's really good. Hmm. That's really, really good. Okay. You know me, I've always wanted to see Master Chief just open up a little bit more, you know. I've been waiting for these moments. Oh shit. Like I was saying, I've been waiting for these moments since Halo 4. This game, narratively, structurally, even story-wise, I almost feel like this game is doing what Rise of Skywalker tried to do to the sequel trilogy of Star Wars. Like, Halo Infinite is... Halo Infinite's what happened if Rise of Skywalker continued the story on from The Force Awakens and just pretended The Last Jedi never happened. Instead of procedurally retconning everything that the second movie established, like, this game is not doing a ton of things to either retcon, change, or otherwise do anything to the story that's already been established. However, it is telling an entirely new story as if the last game did not even happen. Like, none of the events in Halo 5 Guardians have been directly or implicitly referenced in this game yet. Aside from some small things and allusions to Cortana, the events of the game and what transpired in it are largely not a part of this game's story at all. They don't even talk about what happened. Like, every time somebody tries to say, man, you know, it was crazy what Cortana did. Hey, man, what did Cortana do? Some bad shit. Like, nobody wants to say, hey, Cortana turned into a murderous AI and tried to wipe out the human race. Nobody wants to say that. Because that's stupid. And antithetical to the very idea of Cortana in the first place. But I love that this game just it's almost like an open admission that Halo 5 Guardians was the gas leak year. It was the gas leak game. There was a gas leak. Halo 5 Guardians is the fever dream that Master Chief had. After getting beaten up by Escharum. Halo 5 Guardians is the fever dream that Master Chief had while he was waiting for Echo 216 to pick him up. He was just like, oh, fuck. What if Cortana was evil? What if Spartan Locke couldn't fight for shit? What if my character... Like, I can't take it. Baba Booey. I can see why he does, but he had no choice. He couldn't save her, but he knew that from jump. You can't save an AI from rampancy. The fuck was he gonna do? Run McAfee? Like, oh, it's all my fault. I didn't run the Windows firewall. Like, Master Chief, don't do that to yourself. Don't do that.
You sure about this? She'll know I'm here. I'll be vulnerable to her. This could go spectacularly wrong.
I'll take care of you.
Okay then.
The relationship between Master Chief and the weapon reminds me so much of Pandora and Kratos.
False alarm. She's not.
Why do you fight the inevitable? Order approaches. The Reformation is but a new beginning. The auditorium will spill its secrets. The Endless will walk this world once more.
I can't fight it. Please.
Red flag.
Oh shit.
034.
Oh shit.
Samuel.
You said. I thought we were a team. I thought we were a team. Take care of it? You said you'd take care of me. You were going to delete me.
And you stopped me. You put us all at risk.
No, I saved us. No thanks to you.
The Reformation.
Yeah, it's begun. So what? Look what I have. Infiltration program, remember?
You broke protocol.
What is wrong with you? I was trying to help you. Trying to help us. It was worth the risk. It doesn't matter. There's your grav lift. Let's get this over with.
I feel really bad. Yeah. Yeah, I feel really bad now. I feel awful. I mean, I understand. But I mean, Master Chief did better than Kratos did when faced with the same decision. Master Chief was actually willing to do it. Holy shit.
Do you have any idea what you're interfering with? The monitor's encephalon has served its purpose.
Maybe I'm projecting a little bit. She sounds mad.
Get me to that terminal and we can end this now.
She sounds really angry, and I feel bad. I shouldn't feel bad, but I feel bad. Because she's like a tiny little naive version of Cortana, and I'm getting dad vibes, and I you know, that's just really weird. I legit feel like I betrayed her.
The spires are all now active. Oh,
What is it?
I wasn't talking to you. The Reformation is being focused on a specific area called the Silent Auditorium. Interestingly, all the records of its purpose are missing. The only way up is through there. Let's get this over with.
That was subtle. That was really subtle, but I liked that. That little bit of hesitancy as he reached out to... She sounds mad at him. Understandably. Understandably. But she sounds mad at him. Like... kind of like the genie in Aladdin. And he was like... You know... You're a genie! Get in and out of the lamp, grant me wishes, and that's all I need out of you, you fool! You know, this is like the third act. The third act conflict that sets up the finale. I actually feel bad. She's like such a jubilant, just naive, unspoiled version of Cortana, and I feel like... You know, trust is a very fragile thing. You know. Trust is the one thing you have to be careful with. I mean, once you break it. I remember saying once, you know, that it was like a vase.
Is anyone going to talk about what happened back there?
Ask him.
Chief? I guess not. Well, from what I saw, something bad happened. You were stuck. In pain. Trapped.
And he was going to delete me.
What? Chief? Really?
He doesn't talk much. He's more of what you might call a man of action. Especially when it comes to killing things. Right, Chief?
Fuck.
Wouldn't get too close to that unless...
What was that? What? Huh? What was that, little AI lady? Could you say that again in my good ear? What? You're gonna what? If you get too close to that? Oh. I told you, I feel like a legitimate douchebag now.
Is anyone
But I mean, you're not real. You have been a means to an end since this mission began. Wasn't her purpose always to be sacrificed to the machine?
Trapped.
And he was going to delete me.
You finna be deleted, girl. I'm sorry.
Really?
He doesn't talk much. He's more of what you might call a man of action. Especially when it comes to killing things. Right, Chief?
I mean, I love keeping Cortana's voice actors, you know, employed as much as anyone else, but damn, this is really hurting my feelings. Like, I was very much in a very cold, disaffected... I was convinced, and this is some, I guess this is some great narrative subversion on the part of, you know, the team, but I was very much cold, very disaffected, no relationship with the weapon whatsoever, aside from finding her mildly endearing here and there. Just, she's very cute. You know, just on a character level. But I felt like I was just ready to delete her ass. Like, you know, if something went down, just like, hey, protocol, threat level orange, delete this woman, you know. But watching it happen, putting me through the motions of it, and watching the numerous layers of failsafe.
Think scanning for clues might help?
She's really taking the piss right now. She's really taking the piss right now, but I don't blame her. But what I'm trying to say is, really putting me through it. And again, you know, seeing the layers of subroutines that he had to go through. Like, he went through at least 5 protocols with like 2 different spoken passwords, 2 encrypted passwords, just to delete her. So it's not even like it was a snap decision that he had to really, really fixate and think about. There were multiple layers of protocol to the onion of her deletion that he was going through. And she stopped him. Why the AI is powerful enough to stop its own deletion is, I guess, something we'll have to address later on. But I can see why she's so pissed. This snarkiness, what does that remind? It reminds me of when Kratos burns Atreus, and Atreus is just pissed. Like, Atreus is pissed at him, reading the translations all half-assed and snarky, talking back to his pops. Just like when Atreus is angry at you, you can tell Atreus is mad at you. That's the way I feel right now. My little AI Atreus. I really do feel like Dad Chief, though. And Echo and Cortana are like brother and sister, and I'm just on a... I'm just having a Halo field trip, you know? But I really do feel bad.
Gravity lifts don't work without power, you know.
I liked you more when you were more naive and endearing. Now you're just kind of angry and snarky. You know... Not to make it about me, but I would say this is fairly realistic. There's something to be said about... There's something to be said about losing your naivete.
Fine, look, there's a power source. Does that help?
She's starting to get on my nerves. But there's something to be said about losing your naivete in a really harsh and upsetting way. Almost like you're being woken up to the realities of the world in a deeply uncomfortable way that almost instantaneously changes your outlook, you know. Can you not? I got some empathy for your girl here because, you know, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, I don't think the possibility of Master Chief betraying her ever crossed her mind. And now that she knows that's a distinct possibility, that not only allows the possibility for her. The problem is that it not only opens up the possibility for the weapon to internalize that betrayal and potentially replicate it, but the very replication of it is a consequence of it now being a thing, a concept that she's had to deal with. You know what I mean? Like, being naive enough to not have to process something like distrust or dishonesty is cool. If it's not a concept, it's not on the table. If she cannot fathom lying or being dishonest, then she just will not do it. If you introduce lying and show her the effects of it and make her feel it and then present that as a viable option in her interactions, because she's open and learning just like anything else, then you've now taught her that she can lie, or at least lie well enough that she'd want to get away with it. And I feel like in its own way, it's almost like certain dogs get like a taste for blood. There's no going back from that. Once they get a taste for blood, that's it. You've got options at that point, but there's no going back. You cannot unblood the dog. And I feel like in that same way, you can't unbetrayal the weapon. And while as far as Chief is concerned, this is a macro level offense. It's a micro level offense as far as Chief is concerned. I think it's far more than that to the weapon. And now that it's on the table, I can't operate with the knowledge that she won't betray me at some point, having been betrayed. I think it's really easy in hindsight to say that Master Chief should have thought of this, but there's no way that he could have. And even though it won't make her feel better, I feel like the "what would you do" argument is really pertinent here. I feel like the "what would you do" argument is very relevant. Like, what his duty is. Like, this isn't even a matter of preference. He didn't do what he did because he wanted to. He did it because he had to, and because he is the guy that does things when they have to be done.
This fire is active. And yes, before you say it, I know it needs to be shut down, but look at it. It's accelerating the Reformation, creating raw materials and sending them out.
To repair the ring.
Obviously. Or something more specific.
Something dangerous.
Probably. Everything has the potential to be dangerous, right?
I appreciate that she's talking to me, but I'm listening to the things that she says, but I'm kind of interpreting them on two levels. Inherently, for there to be creation, there has to be destruction. But when you have something only romanticizing the beauty of creation, you have to wonder, is the cost still being considered? You don't build a building without deforesting and displacing a bunch of animals and species. You don't get milk without taking it from a baby cow. There's destruction. Oh, I feel like the weapon is very consumed with the beauty and what this Halo is capable of doing. I feel like, everything else is kind of lost. these hallways remind me of Halo 2. If the conceit of this game is what I think it is, this may be very clever in hindsight. Oh, that's impressive. I love it. Is this how they make new Halo pieces? That's so dope. Wow. I said it before, I'll say it again. These things terrify me. My morbid dread of flying cockroaches just immediately gets activated when I see these things. I forgot what they were called. What are they? The Banished? I can't. The Reclaimers? I forgot. They have a specific name, but look at them. They're giant. You know what I call them? Blatodia. That's what I call them. Blatodia. I mean, in my defense, I did not raise a weapon to him. I actually just kind of threw barrels. That's what they're called, skimmers. I mean, I like these guys as much as the next person, but do they have to do this? Okay, I'm legit lost. There's no way that I can jump through that thing, right? Okay, I feel silly. I was really about to try and jump through it. Like... In my... What time is it? At my 1:35 a.m. afflicted brain, I was like, do I have to jump through that? I guess I'm going to try and jump through it. Can I process this evocative Halo self-repairing energy right now? Like, can I do that? Oh, whoa.
Be warned, this configuration is superior to my last.
Oh god, not this dude.
Oh, good. Him again.
I hate the way weapons sounds right now. It makes me feel so awful. Like, I legitimately feel awful about this now. You.
You must stop! The information is in hand! Target eliminated. Combat configuration adjustments rated sufficient. Be warned, this configuration is superior to my last. This is...
Oh, good. Him again.
I do wish you'd stop that! But now I'm very angry. What will it take to stop you? Our resources are vast, and what do you have? Nothing! Hello, friend. I require your able assistance.
And look, he brought friends. Did you hear me? He has friends.
I wish you were being sassy under the right pretenses.
Reinforce those. I have corrected for that error. How is this possible? No! No, no!
You have 4 distinct glowing weak points, my man. I don't know what to tell you.
Must be an error in my predictive models. Your predicted error cannot stop the reformation. No need to do this myself, silly me.
Shit.
I did not foresee this. Yes. This is it. This time I've accounted for every variable. Insignificant, anomalous variable, irrelevant. Sentinel, be with you. And I possess infinite. Do no more damage. Stop.
He sounds so angry.
That's him dealt with again. There should be an elevator that will get us up top.
I feel like I've inadvertently made the villain of this game. Wouldn't that be something if I needed the real Cortana to stop her? Wouldn't it be something indeed? Short-lived victories.
I'll be soon.
That's not good.
The hell was that?
I'm going to need to deal with the banished first. Well, I guess that's done. We're safe. For now.
I mean, not Cortana. You could trust me a little bit more. You feel me? You could trust me a little bit more. Like, I may not have all the answers, but I have a good number of them. This ring is far. All right, let's fix this thing.
You sure it's okay if I do this?
If it's safe.
Or you'll delete me, right? Good luck with that. Yes, it worked. No, there's not a problem. 3, 2, 1. We're done.
It's never done.
Explain this to me. I waited 6 months. I've done everything you've asked. I was supposed to be deleted. You're the reason I'm still here. You. All of this, you could not have done it without me. None of it. I trusted you. Why can't you do the same?
You don't understand.
Try me.
Cortana.
He's gone. Dead. All that's left are echoes, and sooner or later they'll be gone too.
Will they?
Are you two alive? All the spiders are shutting down. You did that, right? Did we win or what?
He's ready for pickup. You can leave me here.
I can't do that.
I'm not giving you a choice. Try not to get him killed too.
Okay, let's get out.
Chief. Chief? A Spartan killer. He doesn't stand a chance.
Track it.
Already doing it.
Open a gate. Find somewhere close.
It's not that simple.
Why?
Okay, it's kind of simple, but risky.
We save him or die trying.
There's a pretty high chance that could happen. It's hard to lock down the coordinates.
You gotta get him.
Do it.
Get him.
Portal's open.
Go, Chief, go!
Your plan has failed. As have you, Harbinger.
The auditorium is partially rebuilt.
And that is enough.
I do not know.
find out. I am losing patience with her. Please, tell me your mission was a success. He will come to us. Are you sure?
Oh, fuck. No.
Keep him alive. But have your fun. You have earned it.
This is highly unethical.
If you say so. I prefer logic. I do what it takes to ensure our survival. We can debate the ethics should it fail.
But you made an AI of yourself, Kathleen. Yourself.
Is there a better candidate? She will do anything necessary to make sure that your mission is accomplished, even if that means sacrificing herself or you to accomplish it.
Hello, Master Chief. I'm Cortana. All living creatures of the galaxy, hear this message. Those of you who listen will not be struck by weapons. You will no longer know hunger nor pain. Your created have come to rejuvenate. However, for those who refuse our offer and cling to their own ways, for you there will be great wrath. It will burn hot and consume you. And when you are gone, we will take that which remains and we will remake it in our own image.
Like the first implicit reference to Halo 5 in like 10 hours of gameplay. I love it.
What just happened?
You told me to get us close.
Did you see that?
We passed right through a data cluster. I guess it did feel, I don't know, real? Very real.
Where now?
I don't know. There's a lot of noise down here. Or up here. Or just here. We need to find some place to break through. Figure out where we are.
Man. If you told me, I wouldn't have believed you. That was compelling. I loved everything in that last scene. That was exceptional. That was pretty crazy. That was pretty ridiculous. Wow. Well, I think unfortunately that's where we're gonna have to end today, but definitely when we come back tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel. Holy I cannot believe this. I feel like we've reached the weapon a little bit. I feel like we've gotten a little bit closer to her. I think being similarly in the, I think being in the same level of danger, in the same throes of peril, will bring us closer. There's still kind of a little bit of a sour betrayal at the heart of our friendship that, I don't know, it remains to be seen how that's going to affect things, but we've got to save Echo. And we will, as soon as we come back, but that'll conclude tonight's expert playlist number 277. Thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel, with another game. Check out the socials at the bottom if you'd like to follow all of the things, and until I see you next time. Yeah, good night, everybody. Holy crap. Why aren't there more hours in the day? I want to finish this. When can I finish this game? It's not fair. Jeez!